Welcome back to Let's Play Cyberpunk 2077 with me, Jerupidus, and we are about to go meet up with River, because he says he needs our help. And I want to see what's up with that because I found his storyline very interesting and I like him as a character, so I want to see what's going on with him right away. So let's go ahead and do that, shall we? All right, and now I do recall there being a couple of things right around here that we can just knock out real quick. Let's hit this reported crime, and we'll do this undiscovered, and then we'll meet with River. I think that makes some amount of sense. Can I just, like, leap to this? It does not look that way, so we will have to go around, unfortunately. And yeah, it's going to be another one of those I got to sit and wait around, so I may as well knock out a couple of jobs right around here. And I'm feeling good that I got all my stuff back after nearly getting kidnapped and surgically torn apart for all of my cyberware, of which I have a fair amount of pretty cool stuff, so I can see why they would want to do that. But they picked the wrong guy, and they are all dead now. Even the guy who helps them do that. So, how do I get there?
Hey, cut it out.
Right over here, huh? I do see a mine laser. Maybe we can be sneaky about this. It kind of looks like we can. So what do we got here? Tracy Phillips Merck. Okay.
Make sure your impact is always in the
So let's disarm this, because I can't disarm this without them spotting me. And it looks like I just gotta kill this person. So what were you up to? And the contract. Let's give that a read. Tracy, got a new job. I mean, new-ish. You've done it a million times before. Got a zero guy who knows too much, talks too much. Thing is, apparently he's doing it out of moral concern. Shit must be some sort of new midlife crisis. You fuck people over your whole life, then suddenly you grow a conscience. Anyway, the biz. Name's Gabriel Abantangelo. Abantangelo. Politician, pretty well known. So if I were you, I'd do it remote. NCPD won't be able to just pretend to do their job. They're going to investigate for real. Better not get caught on any cameras. Gabriel's pretty much a regular at some BD den on Market Street. Goes up to the roof to smoke after his sesh. Should be easy enough to hit him from there. Easy peasy, and the scratch is right. Good luck. Alright, so we took out another person who does the same thing as us. But they are never going to get to do that because we got to them first. Okay, and then there was that undiscovered right nearby. Let's hit that. Oh, wait. It didn't despawn, so... Is there something else? Waiting spot. No, that's the river one. Maybe it's just hard to select it because it's like... Ah, here we go. So go to the indicated place. Okay, I can do that. It can be... Oh, God. Did I almost fall to my death? No. Okay. It can be a little confusing when it, like, sends you to a new location because it doesn't automatically select it. It just, like, doesn't despawn it. I don't want to jump down from here. So I'm going to try to deselect the sit and wait for River. There we go.
From who, if not you?
And let's put my gun away. And then maybe we get to, like, take this merc's job, kill the person, and then collect. That'd be kind of cool. Pretty cutthroat business, I gotta tell you. Yeah, okay, that line is just an error. And what do we got here? So another smart sniper rifle, that's nice, but I think the one we have is like almost the same thing. So let's read the message. Should have new docs day after tomorrow, heavy stuff. Not sure if the editors will let you push it through. City's sure to sue the shit out of you, or worse. Thinking about working with a pirate broadcast, maybe Doc Paradox? You wouldn't happen to know how to get in touch? Can we trust him? Either way, let's meet and be careful. Watch who you talk to. GA. Well, he didn't make it either.
Continues to remain outside NCPD jurisdiction. Do not enter Pacifica under any circumstances.
Okay, that clears that one. And then we can hit this one, and then I think I'm ready to meet with River. Just knock these all out in rapid succession. And I want to do this quick because I really want to meet with River, but I also just can't resist, like, trying to clear these when they're nearby. Man, do I have to go all the way around this? Ugh. So inconvenient. This looks like, a battle arena for sure. What's up, Padre?
I need you to grab some goods. Rare ones, and the rods.
If anything, you could take
Fell into the hands of a junkie who's got no clue what they're worth. I couldn't bear to see them go to waste. Read the attachment and get to work.
All right, it's got to be right through there. So another thievery. Let's give it a read. Scandium rods. This isn't your run-of-the-mill gig. Client this time is me. You know the H1 mega building in the Glen? City within a city. Crumbling tower of concrete and faulty wiring. That it hasn't already collapsed is thanks to a guy named El Gallo. Brilliant techie he was, past tense. It's the same old story. El Gallo's got a drug problem, a big one. He's completely lost touch with reality, goes from one score of sin coke to another. Needless to say, he's in no state to repair any creaky doors. But for some reason, he got it into his head that everything will be better if he could just get his hands on some scandium rods. So he stole them from a corpo warehouse. These rods are rare parts, rare and very expensive. I wouldn't want to see them go to waste. Go to H1, access code's already taken care of, and get them from El Gallo before that junkie pawns them. I don't care how you do it, so long as it gets done, okay? So we don't need to be sneaky, but I suppose we'll try anyway. Right off the bat, I'm hearing some electronic camera stuff, so we'll worry about that access point on the way out. Yep, there he is. I suppose we don't need to kill him. He's just a drug addict. Oh. So maybe we could just do a non-lethal takedown. Sure, that's what we'll do. Why not? And let's redo your job. Elevator's still broken. Second fucking week in a row. Either you fix it or you're back to pounding the pavement. Understood? I'm sure others would happily take your job and don't have a drug problem, Leia. Yeah, I don't think he deserves to die. And here's what we're looking for. Ooh, and a crafting skill shard? Perfect. That one was pretty quick and easy. So why don't we look around here just a little bit more and see what we can find. Another crafting skill shard? Awesome. This one is pretty sweet for such a low difficulty level. I love finding those skill shards. They're just great. Bunch of free experience without having to craft, 5,000 bullets. All right, let's get out of here. We can hit this access point, of course. All right, let's head outside. And we need to deposit it in the drop point, which is right here. And it's Padre.
I have the rods, which makes me a happy man. And that is rare, V. Rarer than the rain on the Egyptian desert over which Moses wandered. But I digress. The contract is closed. Payment on its way.
Him and his wonderful, wonderful Bible references. $10,000. And that was like 5 seconds of our time. That job was awesome. All right. I think I'm ready to meet with River then. Oh, but there's another side job? No. You know what? Okay, fine. Considering how fast that last one was, we got time for one more before we head to meet up with River. Where have I ended up? Oh dear. I was hoping this would be a shortcut, but it was not. All right, I'm just gonna follow the line. Because that shortcut did not work out at all. They often don't. Thank you. Thank you so much. I feel fine. This is pretty cool, this park area.
There is a demon never leaving. Contemplation is like the silence in the eye of the storm. You start to fade. You have no strong roots to this world. You are losing touch with yourself. You must purify yourself. Regain your equilibrium. I can help you. Sit down.
I don't think this guy's gonna sell me to the scavs, so let's just say, is this a prank? Is someone recording?
Is this some kind of prank? Someone scrolling all this?
Normally you are open to new things, but now you are afraid.
Fine. What's all this about?
Meditation.
You mean like being zen?
Precisely.
All right, I'm listening.
Okay, I'm listening.
In the city, you are cut off from nature. Metal, concrete canyons, neon eyes. The filth of the world suffocates you.
Sure isn't no zen garden.
You must become still. Restore the bond within yourself. You are the source. All which you must do is draw from it. Are you ready?
I want specifics. What's in it for me?
I want specifics. What's in it for me?
Self-fulfillment. You shall hear your voice, and only yours. All else will become silent.
A little more specific than that.
You cannot exile yourself from your own life.
All right, I mean, maybe it would help me get Johnny to shut up sometimes, so let's give it a shot.
I'll give it a shot, why not?
I will give you a meditative brain dance that will liberate your consciousness.
Give me.
You can pay me however much you wish.
$144? Sure, why not?
This should cut it.
Very well. The initial techniques of meditation are best undertaken with supervision. Let us begin. I will guide you.
If we end up back with the scavs, I'm gonna jump out the window.
This is a meditation of the earth element. Spirit of nature, Mother Earth, I send you greetings. We are of one blood. I am you. You are me. Oh, Mother Earth, I and all other creatures from you created. Cleanse my body and soul from pain, sickness, impurity, and the negative energy from negative people, worlds, and dimensions. Give me the energy of life. Give me health, youth, wisdom, knowledge, strength, joy, happiness, and inner peace. We walk the earth, through meadows, nature in full bloom. We remove our shoes, feel our bare feet touch the soil. We absorb the earth's energy. We sense joy, tranquility, lightness, purity, our heart and soul. We walk the earth. A butterfly rests on blooming flower. Bees are gathering nectar. Warmth and joy surrounds us. Our legs absorb the earth's energy, filling every cell of our bodies. Our souls and spirits are cleansed.
I mean, this is pretty relaxing.
We thank you, Mother Earth, with our mind, body, and soul. There is no life without you or the other elements.
Hello?
And he's gone. Nice trick.
Nice vanishing trick.
Huh. Was he real? We do sometimes lose our grip on reality somewhat. But that was interesting. It's interesting that you would use a braindance technique to meditate under the guise of reconnecting with nature, something that is so, like, incredibly unnatural as that. But I am super ready to meet up with Detective River now. So why don't we go ahead and do that? And I suppose... Yep, that's my favorite sign right there. I suppose just for a second, I do kind of want to just, like, appreciate this park. I mean, this is pretty cool, right? Jefferson Perales, what's up?
Hello, V.
Jefferson?
Listen, I need your help again. Matters private.
Sure, okay. What's it about?
Not on the holo. Come by. I'll lay it out. Explain everything.
All right, I'll see you in a bit.
Got your back, Jefferson, not to worry.
Great. We'll see you here then. Remember where?
Of course, be there in no time.
It's interesting that both River and Jefferson are contacting me sort of at the same time, but I'm going to go meet with River first because he's the person in this scenario that I actually, like, trust and want to help the most, whereas Jefferson is just some politician that I don't really care about. But I am interested in seeing what both of them have to say, but let's definitely meet with River first. I felt like I was getting some frame drops in that park, but it was cool enough that I wanted to look around, but that's kind of interesting. I don't have my frame thing up because I don't really care about it that much, but it must be a pretty graphics-intensive area.
Well, this is the place. Tick, 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 tick.
Get in River's car, I can do that.
Hey, V.
How you holding up?
Been better. I know. Probably not hard to tell.
Nice ride.
Nice ride. Brand new?
Nope.
Not in a chatty mood, I see.
Not really. Sorry.
So what's the issue?
So, what happened?
Needed someone to talk to.
Uh-huh.
First, take a look.
Hello, my name is Arif Iqbal, and this is WNS News.
More politics?
Today's story.
More dead politicians.
Routine roadside inspection
Just watch
led
it.
the NCPD to the trail of a dangerous abductor and murderer. The incident occurred at the intersection of 7th and 15th Avenue. The following police footage was captured at the scene. 1038, I repeat at 1038. Registration 2886244. We're exiting our vehicle now.
Copy that.
Out of the car! Hands up! Easy, officer. Relax. Shut your mouth! Oh, shit. We have a 1053 and a 1054. I repeat, a 1053 and a 1054.
Anthony, it said. Who's that?
The boy from the footage is LeVar Martinez, age 17. His parents reported his disappearance over a month ago. Unfortunately, LeVar's life could not be saved. His body could not withstand the severe septic shock he suffered. Autopsy reports revealed the teenager was given dangerously high levels of hormones, anabolic steroids, and stimulants. The possessions and genetic material of 7 other missing teens were also found in the car, belonging to one Anthony Harris. Unfortunately, their fates remain unknown. Although the criminal widely known as Peter Pan survived the gunshot, he has not regained consciousness, making interrogation impossible. Please stay tuned to WNS News for developments in the story.
So, this Peter Pan a case of yours?
This, Peter Pan. He an old case? You were looking for him?
Never heard of him. Didn't cross my desk.
So, it looks like they caught him?
What's the problem if they caught the guy?
My nephew, Randy. Disappeared not long past. And what you just saw. The kid was wearing Randy's shoes.
Oh, God.
Jesus.
So, the disappearance, tell me more.
Randy's disappearance. You know anything else?
My sister and I don't get along that well. I don't know much. Just wish I could have been there for her when she needed it most.
All right, and you haven't been assigned to the search?
And what, they figured you'd get emotional and kept you off the case?
More like a restraining order. Won't let me anywhere near it. Gonagle took the lead on it. Lazy-ass gonk. And so far, he ain't accomplished shit.
I would not let that go if I were you.
No way I'd let this lie.
I know. And that's why I'm asking for your help.
So what do we need to do?
Can't interrogate the guy because he's a veg, but we can view his dreams.
I'm sorry, dreams?
You heard me. Come on, I'll explain on the way. It's an experimental procedure, but it's already yielding results. The
record dreams that can be played back as BDs.
And do we have access to them?
You got access to these dreams? Not yet. But they keep them in the lab we're headed to now.
This is gonna be wild. Like, a BD that is also a dream. I can't even imagine what that's gonna look like. And how we're gonna get any clues from that. But, like, we gotta try. If his nephew is missing and was kidnapped by this monster, we've got to try to find out what happened to him. Maybe we can still save him.
Got an appointment? Not exactly. We're going together, but, not through the main entrance. We're gonna break the law? We'll find a different way in, and then hustle out quick. Never actually been here, so I'll need your help.
All right, find a way inside. He says not through the front door. We can do not through the front door. I need 12 tech ability. That is a shame. Is there any other way? Yeah, I mean, it's pointing me there, but I can't get through that way, so... I'm wondering about back here. Doesn't look that promising. And that's all barbed wire, but...
What now? We find our entrance. They have an audit today. Should be a ghost town. No need to be quiet. How'd you know about the audit? I did my homework.
Okay, that works. I kind of just stumbled into this, but... I mean, I did notice these, like, stairs on the outside, but yeah, I didn't realize just coming down here would do it. Well, let me open that for you.
Know where they're keeping the BD? Likely the room where they edit the autistic kid's dreams. Should be labeled as Anthony Harris.
All right, use Kuroshi to find the right cabinet. Doesn't look like that's it. HR documents. Better keep looking.
A few of these rooms we probably don't have to bother with.
Okay. That didn't do anything, but okay. It would be nice if the clues were a little bit better about actually triggering some dialogue and being helpful. A lot of times you scan things and nothing happens. Yep, nothing there. Once again. We already did this one.
Nothing here. No sign of any BDs.
I'd really like to get into this center room somehow. Here we go. See here?
No.
It was almost like he was talking to me like, no, what are you, stupid? How could it be that?
Hey, River. Think I got it. Found something? Not yet. Anthony Harris. Let's try these drawers.
And what about this one?
Say, River, why not just have a janitor crack a door for you?
Can't risk getting scolded for sniffing around somebody else's
River.
case. Yoan!
What are you doing here? You got kicked off the force.
Just suspended, actually.
What's she talking about?
What does she mean by that?
He hasn't told you?
Yoan, please, listen to me.
Aren't you in enough trouble already?
Harris kidnapped my nephew.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But we store evidence here, and we have strict protocols.
We're talking about saving a child's life here, though.
Protocols? Talking about his nephew's life here. A child's life.
This is an ongoing police investigation. Go, please.
We can't
Get
leave without
out
his scrolls.
now.
We can't leave without Peter Pan's dreams.
I'll say it one last time. Out!
Damn it, Yelwin. Who the fuck do you think you are? Remember your first med school exam? You know the one. Passed it with flying colors. Gotta remember it. Ladies' room erupted in flame. They evacuated everybody for 2 hours.
I cannot believe you would throw that in my face. I never wish to see you here again. Especially you. You don't know him well, do you? This man is a bastard.
But he's our bastard. He hasn't let me down yet.
River and I get along. We're friends. Hasn't let me down yet.
Huh. I thought us friends too.
Is that why you're refusing to help him out?
Harris's dream, BD. Where is it?
He isn't dreaming.
What? Why?
We'll grab that just to make sure we don't miss it.
A bullet damaged his cerebral cortex. We get only dissonant urges. Pieces.
Oh dear. Yeah, it does seem like a dead end. Damn.
Looks like a dead end, River. I'm sorry.
Audio-visual stimulation. That's what we gotta try.
But he isn't on the spectrum.
A favorite song or movie helps you reach the kids. Might be worth a try.
I am aware of the similarity. Hypothalamus stimulation and hormone production. But Harris is not a child. I have never tried the procedure on an adult.
Any specific reason why?
Any reason you haven't?
Because, unlike River, I went to med school and studied neuroscience. And not by reading about it over someone's shoulder on the metro.
I mean, let's try it now. Fuck this guy.
Let's try it.
We don't even know his preferences.
I'll find something. That mean you're willing to try?
Just go. I'll open the front door for you.
Let's ride, V. I know exactly where to start.
Yeah, we can ask her about the relic. Let's do that.
Say, by the way, what do you know about biochips? Arasaka's relic in particular.
Well, it's designed to store a person's neural engram. Sorry. Just imagine copying over a person's memories and personality.
Right, I get that. More curious what happens if the stored engram overwrites the engrams of the chip carrier.
Overwrite? I'm not even sure that's possible. Why do you ask?
Nah, never mind. Not a big deal. Thanks.
Yeah, no reason at all. We're just asking for a friend. Okay, let's get out of here. He did not mention that he had been suspended from the force, but honestly, I'm not surprised by that because he wants to be, you know, an honest cop, which will probably get you suspended sooner or later in Night City. Can I just climb out of here, please? I just want to climb out of here. Oh, come on. I can't get out that way, so why don't I try to find a different way out then? Like, you hit spacebar to mantle, and it is not letting me do that. So, I'm gonna try to find a different way out of here.
Cops seem to like you. Careful this one doesn't start sending you out for donuts.
River's alright. I like him.
What? No, River's all right.
For a cop, you mean?
Not every cop's a bastard. Just like not every rocker boy's a narcissistic dickhead.
Dunno, V, you ever actually met a rocker boy who didn't fit that description?
All in all, no.
I suppose I haven't, but you are also the only rocker boy I've ever met, so... All right, let's go ahead and get back in River's car, and we're gonna go find out what, like, this child murderer's favorite movie is or something.
Do not enter Pacifica under any circumstances.
Okay. Let me hear it.
Yeah, you didn't tell me you got fired.
Lost your badge. Didn't tell me about it. Why?
I don't know.
Makes you a bit of a lead head, don't it?
That it do. It's just, it's not easy for me to talk about what's biting in my ass.
Fair enough. Could tell me where we're headed, though.
To Joss's. Randy's mom. She thinks he just ran away from home. For now, keep the kidnapping between us.
Yeah, I mean, shouldn't we be looking for Harris's place? That's kind of what I was thinking we were doing.
You gonna tell me why we aren't trying to find Harris's apartment?
It's a house, and I doubt he's keeping his victims in his basement. Besides, we are trying. Want to see if we can find some connection to Harris at Randy's.
Pretty weak lead.
Best we can hope for just now.
And Yawen's not going to report you?
Not worried Yawen's gonna toe the line? Rat you out to her superiors?
Used to be friends. Doubt she'd do that. Plus, not that I'd use it, but I do know one skeleton she'd prefer remain tucked in her closet.
Well, that's always good to have in your back pocket, so you think they'll help?
You think Yawen will actually help us? All things considered?
Yeah. These tiffs of ours always end up the same way. I'll tell you about it over a beer sometime.
All right, sign me up for that beer.
Sign me up. We find Randy, and we find the bottoms of a few bottles.
It'll be my pleasure.
This is nice. We're totally becoming best friends with River. I hope he doesn't wind up dead somehow, but I feel like the trajectory of his life, sort of being confrontational towards the NCPD and taking on these cases that he's supposed to drop, could definitely end up getting him killed. But it appears that our dialogue with him is over, so let's go ahead and skip the ride.
All right, this is it. It's sure been a while. Used to come over every weekend. Time ago.
And? Changed it all since?
Places like this never change.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it would have much of a reason to change. Has the smashed car always been there, too? But I'm just absolutely loving River's story content. It's all just so hard-boiled and awesome.
Lovely neighborhood. Mwah.
You better watch it, Johnny, or I'll try out that Zen meditation on you. All right, maybe it's not ready for me to be doing that yet. Long return, aftermath of the Great Nomad Tragedy. That sounds very interesting, but we'll just take it for now.
River. You either got business with me or news about my Randy. Wouldn't drag your butt out here if you didn't.
Joss, meet V.
So, V, is this about my Randy?
I'm not supposed to say that, right?
Joss, I don't know how to say this, but Randy was abducted.
Abducted? But he's alive, right? River! Tell me, damn it!
The guy who did it got caught.
Police caught the guy, but he caught a bullet and he's in a coma, being watched.
But where's Randy?
We're looking, Joss.
Here?
Arguing's not gonna help.
Arguing's not gonna help anyone.
He's my child. You got no place telling me how to behave.
Joss.
We need to look through Randy's stuff.
Listen, we need to look through Randy's things.
Why?
To find any lead we can. Trust me, Joss.
Just don't destroy anything. Randy doesn't like it when anyone pokes through his stuff.
Let's go, V.
The kids are playing outside. Tell them it's time to eat.
Well, that secretiveness could actually be helpful. Okay, it's just Dubai. I do want to do some of this optional dialogue. It must be hard for you alone.
Can't be easy raising 3 kids on your own.
Well, it wasn't any easier with my husband. In fact, the best days were when he didn't come home. There were times I wished he'd disappear for a month, just to not have him hang around.
I'm sure my girlfriend feels the same way about me. So, is it clear that he died? Let's ask, so how did he die?
How'd he die?
The Aldecaldos told me he died an honorable death. Whatever the hell that means. They showed me his body, where his face used to be. Couldn't see the honor in that.
Wow, that's pretty dark. Okay, so you're relieved now?
Must have been a relief then, when he left.
For weeks, I cried every night. My husband was killed. The father of my children.
I'm sorry.
Randy changed. He locked up. Not to mention the other 2 I still had to raise. Life was rough with him and without him. Sometimes there's no solution.
He was that bad?
That bad, huh?
His bike in the highway, that was his world. But at home, let me tell you a story. This one time he took Dorian into the city. Had some errand to run, just father and son. He came back that night, dead-ass drunk, raging at me for calling the cops on him.
Did you?
River found him in some dive and brought Dorian home.
Yeah, she did not call the cops on him. It was just River finding him, I guess. All right, well, why don't we change the subject? This is like pretty rough.
Let's change the subject.
Let's just tell her to stay strong.
Hang in there, Joss.
Female, close relative of River Ward, exhibits signs of insomnia. Okay.
What's on your mind?
Think it's good she learned the truth.
That's the trailer. Eyes peeled for details, eh?
Yeah, I thought we were supposed to keep the kidnapping between us.
Monique, Dorian. Hey, guys.
Is this your partner?
Just a friend.
Are you gonna friend zone me now, River? Come on, we're totally partners.
You gonna stay over?
We'll see. Your mom's waiting for you at dinner. This is their old trailer. Randy moved in when I bought him a new one.
Real hellhole. Like in my good old days.
You check around, I'll check the trash.
All right, I can do that.
Locked. Know where the key might be?
Nope.
I'm sure we can find the key somewhere. So, Dear Mother departs. Let's read this. The old die quietly, their dry hands giving a faint rustle as they fall for the last time. They tend to depart this world in November, at the darkest hour of the night, when the dawn seems just as far off as the spring that will never return. They leave little behind. A small stack of last century's newspapers, a few chipped cups, clothes already smelling of the casket. Under their closed eyelids flits a muted kaleidoscope of memories flashing by in no particular order. They die with their gaze fixed on the hardening diorama of a long life that, in its final moments, always seems to have been far too short. Wow. That's pretty depressing. I like it. Alright, anything else I can find in here?
Tainted Overlord.
Favorite band?
You know him well.
Used to send him an album every year for his B-Day.
If they release a new album every year, that's pretty prolific.
Jeez. Can still see the nicks from those first years we measured the kids.
Man, oh man, we gotta find this person. I hope they're okay, but it really seems very unlikely that they would be. Librarium Arbitrium Review. I feel like we don't need to leave this. I feel like we can read this later. Well, you know what? We're in the middle of investigating. Let's just read the stuff we're finding now, I guess. Pretentious banality dunked in a sloppy symphonic sauce. Chromatic rock pretender at worst, caricature at best. Okay, sure. Heavy riffs. Check. Unique vocal growl. Check. Essence of the 60s. Check. I guess they mean the 2060s? But all of it gets drowned out in a flood of cliched dark tones that's too much for even neo-kitsch gen fans to swallow. There's no punch, no curb stomp of edge. Honestly, by the standards of the genre, it's a fucking lullaby. I'd love to put this review to bed or in an unmarked grave, but I haven't even talked the lyrics. They made me roll my eyes so violently I sprained an optic nerve. Nowhere was it worse than in the titular track Liberum Arbitrium, the band's anthem about the violations of human free will. What's the enigmatic evil depriving us of what matters most in life? Yep, you guessed it, corpse. I yawned so loud I put the singer's growl to shame. The latest album from Tainted Overlord is nothing short of a chromatic rock mix you burned a decade ago, erased from memory, then found wedged under your couch next to a dusty Carlson's burger. Diehards of the band will find something to scratch that itch, but anyone else looking for a fresh sound is better off blowing a concussion grenade in a cookware outlet. This reviewer thinks they suck. I really want to find this key, so let's keep looking. Get high at home, we've already read that. Nothing here, it seems. Strings are loose, hasn't been used in a while. Okay. Man, you would think...
Expensive tech. Randy had to scratch for this?
You're joking. No chance Randy could afford hardware like this. Way too pricey. We gotta get in. But I doubt anyone knows the password. Can you crack it?
Probably, but I want to open this locked cabinet.
Come on, V.
Yeah, we found the poster, we found the computer, and we found a locked cabinet, but there's got to be a key here somewhere. Haha, yes!
Got some kind of key here. Real fossil.
Not quite what we're looking for, no.
Well, it is what I'm looking for.
Some kind of game here. Shipping code on it.
That's it?
Let's go.
That's all I get for finding that? Okay. Yes, I will try.
Let me give it a shot.
Wow, I can't even start with the first thing. So maybe I can do a false one and then get to it. So we'll go E9, 5-5, E9, BD.
Eureka.
Help me scour this, will you?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's do it. 9 messages. Okay, that's lots, so let's get to it. Sorry, from Anthony to B. Randy. I meant to call sorry.
Harrison a vehicle like that.
Blockaded street. Shit, River. I remember that day. He lives close to an old school.
Okay. So I meant to call sorry, spent half the day sitting in my Thornton. Police had all of Watson blocked off and I was stuck in traffic for hours trying to cross town. I kind of live in an area where I used to go to school, but it looks all different now, so trying to find ways past all those jams made it easy to get all turned around. Hope you're not mad. And from Randy to Anthony, hey, no problem. I needed help with my mom anyways, etc., etc. Do you have everything ready at your place? And from Anthony to B. Randy, to Brandy, B. Randy, almost. And then thanks. From B. Randy.
True angel of empathy, this guy, huh?
I just wanted to say thanks. Guess in general, I'm just holding on to the thought that there are more people like me out there dealing with the same shit. Why are you helping us anyways? And from Anthony, I used to be like you, like all of you. I wasn't spared any of life's cruel twists and turns. Worst of it was when my best friend died. And then from B. Randy to Anthony, shit, sorry to hear that. Can I ask what happened? And from Anthony, rare muscle disease. His body just got weaker and weaker until he was a shadow of himself. I wanted to help him more than anything, but there was just no possible way I could. Of course, anyone who could help, he couldn't afford. If he just had the means, he could have bought some super drug or a new body or I don't know. Worse luck than the disease was being born into a poor family. Anyway, that's why I do what I do. Couldn't help my best choom, but maybe there are some people out in the world I can help. And Big Trouble in Haywood. From Anthony to B. Randy.
Figured out Randy's identity. Sent him the game as a present.
The one you found in his drawer?
The same. Shipping code suggests the prick sent it from the Badlands.
Okay, interesting. So, hey, I hope you don't mind, but I used my admin privileges to find you in real life. That is your home address. Sorry, hope it's not too weird, but I had a good reason. There's a gift on its way, a game called Big Trouble in Haywood. You know it? Anyway, hope you like it. Have fun. And then fucked up again.
This guy baited Randy like a pro.
And Randy says, I'm toking again. Sorry, I don't know why I keep doing it. I guess I'm just a piece of shit. And from Anthony, you're a perfectly normal person, Randy. You're just like anyone with a organic heart still beating in their chest. Remember, I'm always here to talk to you, to understand you, to help you. I know you'll recover from this like you always have. And then a heart. Thanks for yesterday, heart. The city from up on that tower looked so beautiful. Honestly, I felt speechless, though maybe that's just because I don't love heights. Really, it was nice, but maybe next time I take you into the city. Head to Japantown, grab a bite. You'll love it once you see it. And oh my god, the restaurant my aunt takes me to sometimes, so Nova. Just let me know, love you, cutie, kissy face. And from Randy to Natalie, yeah, of course, I had fun too. About this restaurant, we'll see. Not sure I have time, hard to promise anything, so we'll see. And from Natalie, hey, you know, you don't have to worry about Eddie's. We already talked about this. Just let yourself be invited to something nice for once. Love ya, frowny face. And then family, or what do you say? From Randy to Anthony, tell you
River,
what?
Do you? Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
No. There's no way. Why would he do that?
Not only did they agree to meet, but it looks like Randy was as excited as any kid on his way to a theme park.
Fuck. This creep definitely scrambled Randy's head.
Yeah, this is pretty disturbing and pretty hard to read, but let's keep going. So from Randy to Anthony, tell you what, I think your site's really Nova. Think I'm ready to finally meet up in person. Same time and place you wrote before, because man, I can't wait now. Ah, big smiley. And from Anthony, That's right, same as we agreed. It makes me happy to hear you're happy. Just one tiny request. Delete that first email I sent just in case. Don't want anyone sniffing around something that doesn't concern them. And then family. From Anthony, I understand. I didn't have a normal family either. My mom died young and my dad, he just tried to give me a future. Wasn't easy, though, to make a living on the farm once the cattle pestilence took hold. Eventually, it all just fell out beneath his feet. The cattle, the business, deep depression took his life. I tell you this so you know you're not the only one who's lost a father. I understand you so well. The only real difference is it was nomads that stole your dad from you, and for me, it was corrupt corpse and their dirty money grabs. That's why I hide all my activity from corpse. Trauma team and Biotechnica would be all over me in a second if they knew what I got up to. That is probably true, but not for the reasons that he's giving. But I don't have to explain all that to you, Randy. You get it. I know you'll keep all this between us, just between us, Chumbas. Stay strong, buddy. I know you got it in ya. And this is pretty fucked.
Natalie must have been the only person Randy trusted.
Can we view this page with a link?
View the page Randy mentioned. Okay, I can definitely do that. This is the first time the net thing is actually coming up. Wow. So, hey, Nat, check out the site Drugs Are Bad. When you're there, click on the image, the red one with the people in it. From Natalie, the hell is this? Some kind of cult? Like, how'd you even find this? And from Randy, just cruising the net, doesn't matter. And then let's do You Alive, and then we'll check out that thing. Just one little reminder, check out the site Drugs Are Bad. Click on the image, the red one with the people in it. Okay. And then from Gail to Randy, are you alive? Hey, you won't answer my text, won't answer my hollows. Still alive, man? I have a special delivery for you from a Valentino Chum of mine. You just got to pick it up. Anyone in Haywood would give both kidneys for this thing, and I'm still holding it for you free of charge like some gonk. Do me a favor and answer, because I'm starting to get pissed. Yeah, he may not be alive. So let's check the net.
Some kind of link. The one Randy wrote about?
Let's find out.
So click on the image on the Drugs Are Bad site. Let's give it a read first, though. It's never too late to change. Addiction can be defeated. Yes, to fight addiction is to go to war for your life. But together, hand in hand, we can emerge victorious. We know who the enemy is, how to outsmart him, his tricks and unexpected blows. We know where he strikes, how much force he uses, his weak points, and how to drive him back. For years, we've been researching the most effective strategies to fight drug addiction. Now we're putting them in practice. Together, we can change your destiny because it's never too late to change. And let's click on this.
A hidden page set up by Anthony Harris.
Christ. I'm gonna be sick.
Oh my god, is this rough. Okay, Tony's Shelter. Welcome, lost stranger. Good to see you, friend. Welcome to Tony's Haven. The place you've been looking for, the place where you can become the best version of yourself thanks to Tony. I live here with my friends. They came here because they were fed up with seeing their life go to waste just like you. Think of me as a farmer who looks after his livestock. Get acquainted and stick around. Together we'll show those old farms what we're capable of. No idea what I'm talking about? Don't worry, I'll explain everything in good time. But it's time for you to decide. Do you want to remain a shadow of yourself or become the person you always dreamed of being? Come on down. And let's check the files. ATT cart video. Okay, I don't really know what that is, but...
Something deeply fucked about that cartoon. My skin's crawling.
It's definitely weird. And Volume 1 of the Blades of Doom trilogy, Chapter 1, Ghosts of Ancestors' Salvation. A silhouette of a gaunt female figure began to take shape among the ebb of the inky fog. By its long braid, the woman had a severed head, only one eye socket clearly visible. Decay had already long begun to melt the face's flesh, exposing the white of bone underneath. The other side fared much better. Then, without uttering a sound, the woman shifted her gaze to pierce the eyes of the weary warrior. Come kill me, I am ready for death, she shouted with a cold intensity, prepared to meet her end at last. That's something that Randy wrote, I guess. And then Gabrieth, Genius or Psychopath. Black metal has produced countless charismatic characters, but the uniqueness of Aidan Burroughs, also known by monikers Nama or Balberith, is perhaps in a class of its own in the genre. Vocalist, guitarist, bassist, songwriter, ideologue, some call him a genius, others a fucking psychopath. When a person like Burroughs becomes defined by polar extremes, it's no wonder when he begins to arouse curiosity outside the metal world. There's no diminishing the lasting mark he's left in black metal, but even music more broadly. Most agree he was the driving influence for a new wave of metal artists and bands like Tainted Overlord, who have managed to claw their way up from the bowels of metal hell to the almost mainstream music scene. Okay. And search for Anthony Harris's hidden page. We already did that, right? Let's just do it again to double check. Join us, files.
Jesus, River, this is fucked. Guy preyed on troubled kids. Made habit to target boys like Randy.
This is my fault. If I just paid more attention. Just talked with him more.
Hey, come on. You're not the one to blame here.
Yeah, I mean, it's not your fault, but this is all just terrible. So join us and files. Here we go.
There was a file here.
Deleted, looks like. But the name's still there.
The name. Wasn't the video file on Randy's comp called something like that?
It was. Okay. We're doing this a little out of order, but let's just,
Hey, look. The name of this cartoon matches the missing file on Harris's page.
That's what we needed to find for Yawin. V, we've got it.
Randy must have downloaded it.
Sure, but V, don't you get it? This could be the key to Harris's mind.
Here's hoping.
Hey, can you use any of that Netrunner magic to shake anything else out of this?
get Harris's IP address. I can try. Maybe yeah, let's say definitely.
Could try to pin Anthony's IP address. Got it. Afraid I can't do much more, though.
Perfect.
That cartoon, River. Could be what we've been looking for. You said yourself we needed something to get Harris to dream. Send it to Yawin.
Right. Sending it now. Okay. Says she'll get back to me by morning. And that I am a son of a bitch. And, come on. Let's grab a bite.
All right, wow. That was very dark and intense. Like, what you're reading there is basically like grooming behavior. And it's disgusting, sick, and hard to read. That being said, I would like to say that, like...
Let's not worry Joss more than we need to, huh? We're hot on the trail. We'll know more tomorrow. That's it.
It's well done in that I really want to rescue this person, and I really hate this dude that we have in custody. I mean, I already hated him. I didn't need much more reasons, but, wow.
Dorian, please.
But it really...
Joss, we're finished.
All done. Off to bed, then.
We left some for you, Uncle River.
Thanks, Monique.
Tell me you found something.
We did find something.
Looks like Randy knew his kidnapper. They were in touch.
Why would he do something like that?
You know him. Kids. Look for help in the wrong places.
When's the last time you ate?
Yesterday.
Have mine. I'm not hungry.
Thanks. Maybe later.
River, tell me, and be honest. Will you find him?
River's good at his job.
River's a hell of an investigator. Randy's as good as found.
Won't give up until I do, Joss. Joss, you mind if V takes Randy's trailer for the night?
No? Sure.
Staying, right? You gotta help me see this through. To the end.
Yeah, absolutely.
Of course I'll stay.
Find your way all right?
Yup. Gonna hit the sack soon.
Yeah, we already talked to her, so let's go ahead and go to sleep.
V, wake up.
Not done sleeping.
Yawin called. It worked. The cartoon. He's dreaming.
You got the BD?
Right here. Slot it in. Jack into the computer. I want to see it on the monitor.
All right. This episode is getting super long, but I can't put this story down. But this is just going to have to wait until next time. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.